You really and truly take big man for Papi show. Take big man for Ras Papi show. You go and be business and allow me. Go on and allow me. I'll come take big man for Papi show. Every time I tell you say come jam up on the live, you have some fuck career chat and when you're done you come to me come broke. You know blow no kiss off of me. Paper. Watcha. Guys, how is everybody doing? Good night, everyone. Are we on the live? Is the live on, guys? Hold on. The live should be on. Good night, Chef. Chef, how are you doing? Good to see you, Chef. Iridata, my darling, how are you doing? So good to see you. Welcome into the live stream, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is Trev from Trevesense Unstoppable, and we are here on another Tuesday night with our regular red flag review. Well, tonight we are going to be talking about the pros and cons. With the word cons. Guys, anybody in the chat, tell me whether or not you're hearing me, because I am not sure we're all good. But anyway, welcome everybody. We are going to be talking about the pros and cons of dating somebody that is married. All right. We know lots of people do it. Lots of people find it to be profitable financially, profitable emotionally. Lots of people find it to be profitable domestically. And what I mean when I say that domestically, I mean they don't have to do all the work that the wife has to do to maintain a home, raise children, take care of this person's needs, you know, as it regards to him coming home and having food and clean clothes and, you know, somebody being there for emotional support and financial support, that sort of thing. So for some women, they believe that it is domestically viable for them to date somebody else's husband. One thing I want to say before we go any further, you cannot date somebody who is married. There is no such thing as dating if one party is already married. That person's dating life is over. That person has already dated, tested the water, and have already chosen. They have already caught the fish they intended to catch. Right, Chef? Right, Iridata? They have already caught the fish they intended to catch, and now they are out of the dating pool. So you can't say you are dating somebody who is already married. No such thing. We're going to call it as it is. The person who is married is cheating and you are the enabler. Call it as it is. Some people find that dating somebody else's spouse is financially rewarding for them rather than if they were dating somebody for themselves. Chef, what am I going to do with you? Chef said we catch a barracuda. Oh my gosh. Where the chef put on my headphone? Because when you talk, you know, I got to hear every word you say. You catch the barracuda already? So now you're supposed to be out of the dating pool, chef. You are supposed to be out of the dating pool if you already catch your barracuda. Right, Shay Shay? How are you doing, Shay Shay? So good to see you, my love. Thank you so much for coming. Shay Shay, today we are chatting up the things. I know a lot of people find the topic like this to be quite ticklish, if you know what I mean. A lot of people don't want to talk about topics like this because it gets on their nerves a little bit, or it stirs their conscience a little bit. But over here we are not judging. We are just talking about the social issues that affect society, that affects all of us. I just got out of a relationship where the man I was in a relationship was separated from his wife, and I have to say it still and I have to say, it still wasn't beneficial. Like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Still wasn't beneficial. So hence you had to get out. Right. Hence you getting out. Wasn't beneficial. So you see, the coin can spin anyway. It can be beneficial for some people, and for some people it's not. For some people, the man is looking for a cushion, looking for a place, especially if there are, say, going through a divorce, a separation. That is one of the worst times to get involved with a married person. The worst time, I tell you. Y'all will agree with me. Right, Maribel? Maribel said, then you come at me, amor. There is my dear friend Maribel is rolling up in the place. Watch us. Chef Sam catch a barracuda, but he was looking for a snapper instead. So what happened when you see the snapper? When you finally see the snapper, what you do? You still go after it, throw out your net again, throw out your fishing hook again, go catch an chef, you are something else. You throw it out, go catch another one. Muy bien, mi amor, muy bien, gracias, mi amor. Yeah, but chef, you too much. Shay say facts. I think even if the couple is married but separated, you shouldn't date them because you will catch feelings for this person, and their first move of action isn't going to be to marry you after. That is so true. That is absolutely true. You date somebody who I still say you cannot date somebody who is already married. And even in the instance where the person is separated, and you might be thinking that there is no chance that they might be getting back together, and you inject yourself in a circumstance like that, you start catching feelings, you start feeling in love, because you know what, the person who is separating, they can holler, and they can bawl, and make you feel so sorry for them. So you're going to be there believing that the person from whom they are separating has harmed them in some kind of way. They are hurting in some kind of way, and they need your shoulders to lay on. They need your heart. They need all of the care and comforting that you can afford. And that time, my friends, can be very draining for you. Because here you are, you have already just thrusted yourself into an emotional relationship with this person, because this person is coming with a lot of emotional baggage. They're going through a divorce, so they are crying, they are emotional, and even if they are not, because they are the perpetrator of whatever caused the breakup of their marriage, they will still be able to reel you in once they start to bring on the tears and the pity party and pretend as though they are the victim. Because if they come to you, let's be honest, guys, let's be fair. If somebody is separated from their spouse and they are possibly moving towards divorce, but they are currently separated, and you meet up with this person and say, oh, I am separated, but I cheated on my wife, or I cheated on my husband, and she found out, and when she found out, we got into a big fight and I hit her upside the head, and right there, you are going to say, so what you crying for? Are you cheat and are you lick your wife? So what you are crying for? So you see right there, your emotions have just been decapitated. You right there. But on the other hand, if he comes or she comes and say, you know, I've been so good to her. I did everything for her. I give her everything because that's what I do. I'm a man. I take care of her. And then she turned around and she sleeps on me. You see right there? He has just hijacked you emotionally. So even if that was not the truth, once he starts playing out that scenario in front of you, you're gone. You have to be strong enough to say, you know what? Because you are still separated, you are not yet divorced, you are emotionally unavailable. I will not inject myself into a relationship with you at this point because number one, you're not ready. You are not ready. And when you come unto me like this and have me feeling sorry for you, there is really no emotions left for him to give to you. There is no compassion left for him to give to you. So when you're going to be opening your eyes and trying to look for reciprocity, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it because you have already invested all of your emotions. And this person has burdened you down with all of his problems. So at what point is he going to reciprocate all that caring and loving and affection that you have bestowed upon him? At what point? Chances are it ain't never going to happen because he has already drained you and he didn't come with anything in the first place. Because from the moment he came, he was desperate. And a man who is separating from his wife or a woman separating from her husband is in a desperate emotional state. At that point, they would love to be loved. They would love to be held. They would love to be shown some form of compassion. They love some kind of validation because all those things were missing, hence the pending divorce. And because all those things were missing, they would grab those things with both hands right now, at this moment. That doesn't mean they're going to reciprocate it. And that doesn't mean that because you are going to bestow all this affection and care on them, that they are going to see it in a positive way. Right at that moment, they are in a selfish state. A very selfish state because they are so desperate. They are so in need of whatever was lacking in their marriage. Somebody to pay attention to them. Somebody to feel sorry for them. Somebody to comfort them. And once you start giving that, it's going to take you a minute to realize that, you done gave all of you and you ain't got nothing getting back. Guys, have you hit the like button yet? Those of you who are just coming into the live stream, if you are new here, welcome. A very special welcome to you if you are new here. Thank you all so much for coming into the regular Tuesday evening live of Treversense Unstoppable. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, guys, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, man, and come over here every Tuesday night and spend time with us. Come back again on a Thursday and spend time with us when we do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. Yes, and in between that, you can spend time with me doing anything I do in my life. Share it. I'll share it with you. All right. Shay says that is coming from experience. I agree. Yes. I perfectly understand Perfectly understand, Shay. And women or men who have found themselves in situations like this sometimes feel trapped. Sometimes you feel trapped and you don't realize that indeed you are trapped because you have been trapped emotionally. You feel emotionally connected to this person. And being emotionally connected to this person is just not enough. And the worst thing to do, Michael is in the place. Michael is in the place from MTC Creative Kitchen. Welcome into the live stream, Michael. Thank you so much for coming, my friend. Guys, share out the stream, invite your friends, your friends, your friends, your friends, and your friends to come on over. And please do not forget to hit the like button. Shay. Shay say, oh, Trev, you have given me 3-dimensional wisdom. Yes, my dear. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's all we learn from experience, and we learn not to condemn and not to judge each other, because trust me, there is no circumstance that is person specific. No circumstance in this life that I can say will happen to me that will never happen to you, or vice versa. Trust and believe me. Because I know people say, oh, they will never be with a married man. They will never be with me. And they will condemn and they will carry on and they will carry on. And you'll be surprised to know they end up with somebody married they don't even know. They don't even know. They just meet somebody on the internet. They meet somebody somewhere. He's nice. He's charming. He's paying attention to them. He's doing so much for them and yada, yada, yada. And they are head over heels with this person and in a relationship. And 8 months down the road, a year down the road, they get a phone call. Who is on the phone? Oh, I'm his wife. His what? Yeah. Because creepy men or creepy women like that are very good at hiding their true selves. Very good. Michael says he thumbs up already. Thank you very, very much, Michael. Know that your thumbs up, finger up now. There's no such thing, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. It's always a pleasure sitting here and chatting with you guys. You know that I just ran in from off the slavery, and I decided, hey, I just running off the slavery. I know I got to be here. Look at my sister Lascious in the place, Lascious Journey. Welcome into the live Lascious Journey. It's always so good to see you, Sissy Pooh. I saw you the other day. I don't know where you're driving to with the kids and the grandkids. I don't know where you was going. But you were going somewhere. Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, somewhere. Wild Rich is in the place. There is my brother Wild Rich in the place. Guys, thank you so much for coming, Wild Rich. Thank you so much, my brother. It is a pleasure to have you. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Invite your friends and your friends and your friends to come on over and let us talk about the pros and the cons of dating somebody's husband or somebody's wife. I know there are lots of people who end up finding themselves either knowingly or unknowingly in those kinds of circumstances. And regardless of how you feel about it and whether you feel justified in being with somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife, it is an act that is frowned upon in society, and not just our society, but it is an act that is frowned upon in many societies. That you find your own husband, stay with your own husband, unless you live in a place where polygamy is authorized. Then you can have a man can have more than one wife. It can have many wives, but in our society, it is frowned upon. And think about it, guys. You cannot allow yourself to fall in love with somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife. Because right there, you know that you control your emotions. And you cannot tell me that somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife is going to be so good to you, so kind to you, that you knowingly, consciously know that this person, as Chef says, somebody already catch that barracuda, and yet you inject yourself in it, and then you have the nerve to have demands. You inject yourself in it, and then you have demands. You want this, and you want that, and you don't stop and consider the hurt, the harm, and the pain that you, by you having injected yourself in somebody else's marriage, that you are called the mark. I'm not saying that you might be the reason for, say, the breakup, because oftentimes when people are stepping out in their marriage, the person they're stepping out with is not causing no breakup. No, the person they're stepping out with is not the person causing the breakup, because that person they're stepping out with did not make a vow. So if you stepped out with my husband, you did not make a vow to me. So if a man comes to you with his emotional self and he's crying and he's emotional and he needs comfort, as women, that's our nature, to comfort and to care. But to what degree? Especially if you're going to comfort and care, knowing that in your heart, you yourself, you are looking for comfort and care as well. That man will dangle a little bit of something in front of you at that moment to make you feel important. One of the things that I've found too, guys, let's just say most time they're asking their husband to leave. Girl, tell me about it. Yes. And let me touch on that point since you brought it up there, Sister Lashos. Yes. A lot of times, the women outside, you meet this man and this man come and tell you all kinds of cockadoodle story about his wife. You understand me? Him wife no give him this, him wife no do that, him wife miserable, him wife do this, him wife do all kinds of nonsense about his wife. Right? And you want to take it upon yourself to believe that you are some kind of an angel come to deliver him from all evil. You have come to deliver this man. And when I say man, guys, not a man or a woman. You have come to deliver this person. After them going to throw on them burden upon you, you are going to deliver them, and you're going to encourage him, left his wife, and come be with you. You're going to do everything to prove to this man that you are a better choice than his wife. He come ball to you. Him come ball to you. Say him want money. Him not have the money to do this and that. And you give him the money. Him carry the money, go home, go give him wife. Him carry the money, go home, go give him wife. You are essentially paying him to be with you. And oftentimes these men are not leaving their wives, guys. Oftentimes there are lots of them out there, they're not planning on leaving their wife. But they know that once they meet you and they bring a pitiful story to you as women, once they bring you a pitiful story, they just reel you in like this. Like, right, Chef, like the snapper? Them just reel you in like this. Reel you in. They get what they want. They get you to go to bed with them. They get to hijack you emotionally. They get you into this space where they want you. I don't know if those of you will remember a story several years ago. the Botafuka family, the man was cheating on his wife with this young girl and convinced the young girl that he was leaving the wife, and the wife was this, that, the other, and the third. And the young girl got her a weapon and went to the woman's door and disfigured the woman's face. Intentionally wanted to get rid of the woman. Why? Because the man convinced her that she was the person he wanted, didn't want the wife, and apparently wasn't leaving the wife fast enough. Let me tell you, one of the most endangered species on the land today is a married woman. You think I like me I tell? You think I like me I tell? One of the most endangered species on the land today is a married woman. Because when you have a cheating man, when you have a man that is cheating, I know you alone go and be victim, you know. Because Lasha says, so true. Shay says, yes, I jack you emotionally. It's the truth. I'm telling you, sister. Blessed one is in the house, and so is my sugar bun Winsome. Winsome is in the place, my sugar bun with cinnamon on top. Winsome, how are you doing? Good to see you, Winsome. The lovely blessed one is in the place as well, guys. I'm so glad for seeing us. I'm a glad back boss. Glad back boss like Christmas balloon. I'm so glad to see y'all, guys. So glad to see you. And thank you all so much for coming in, guys. Hit the like button, share out the stream, invite your friends and your friends to come on over. I'll make with chat. Anybody want to call in? 910-605-7149. Yes, you can always call in and make with chat. Click the like button, guys. All right, so that's just reminding you all to what do you know, Winsome? Winsome, I read the Bible from morning. What do you? Winsome, what do you? Winsome, you read Psalm 91 from morning. Read Psalm 91, Winsome. Get some seawater. Get some seawater with some sea sand in it and shake it up, sprinkle it on your head. Rub it around your neck. Yeah. Maybe you could have started one business, you know, Winsome, start sell seawater. You never know. My Earth Day was last Sunday. Oh yeah, I think, did I see somebody wishing you happy birthday over on Dr. Mia? Last Sunday, as in Sunday just gone? As I went on Tuesday. You mean Sunday just passed, as in Sunday the 5th? Yeah, I think somebody was wishing you happy birthday. And Teresa had a birthday too. Teresa had a birthday too. Mr. Blessed one, you're just blessed one. I just love you. You're just like, you know what you just said? There's a Winsome. Now listen to Trevor here. Miss sorry for ears to you're sick. Miss sorry for ears to Winsome sick too, you know. Miss sorry for ears to Winsome sick too, you know. When Winsome says she's not well, I know sick, she don't mean that she's sick. She not sick in her bed. Right, Winsome? That's why I tell her, read your Bible and pray with up your head with some seawater. Put some extra salt in it and wet up your head. Cut and clear the crosses, then Winsome. All right? Okay, anyway, me I stray from the topic, you know, me I Winsome. you know the love is real, sugar. You know. You're the blessed one, you know, easy, you know. You know the love is real, my love. You know the love is real. Welcome into the live chat, my friends. Thank you all so much for coming. It is a pleasure being here another Tuesday evening on Red Flag Review. Tonight we are talking about the pros and cons of dating somebody's husband or wife. The pros and cons of dating somebody who is married. And for those of you who are just coming, you cannot date somebody's husband or somebody's wife. That person, Chef said that the Barracuda, they get caught already. You cannot date somebody's husband or somebody's wife. That person is out of the dating pool. So it's not a date. Yeah, people talk about, oh, they're dating this person, the person married. No, you're not dating the person. You are keeping somebody's husband, you are keeping somebody's wife in an emotional trap. That's what you're doing. I would not knowingly want a man, married or not, who will leave his wife or girlfriend to come to me across is that. Just like that, Anthony. Welcome, Anthony. Thank you so much for coming. It is a pleasure having you with that thought. Yes. Now, may I ask, what are the pros? Because I see none. All right, Shay say, what are the pros of dating somebody's husband or somebody's wife? And earlier I said that if you ask women who prefer to date, I'm going to use the word date, but prefer to be with somebody else's husband, or even men who prefer to be with somebody else's wife, one of the things that I hear people say is that it is cheaper. Like men will say it is cheaper to be with somebody else's wife than to have a wife of their own. How many people have heard that before? I've heard that several times where men say it is cheaper because if they are with somebody else's wife, they make time when they can get time to be together, snappy in a hurry, in and out. The most he might have to pay for is, say, a hotel room. Sometimes it is not, it doesn't even go that far. They knock it off in a car. Wherever. And for that man, he doesn't have to worry about putting a roof over this woman's head. He doesn't have to worry about establishing a family with her. He does not have to worry about feeding her, except maybe 2 pieces of KFC. I've heard men say it is cheaper just to appear to be single, but get your fix with somebody else's wife, somebody else's woman. Shay says she want to know what the pros are. If you ask those people, that would be the pros for them. Because they see that as a good thing. That they don't have to pay. And then they also see it as a good thing emotionally. Like, if she comes home at night and she is distraught because she has a bad day at work or her car broke down, that's not his problem. That's not his problem. I am just here for one purpose. And that is for whenever we see each other, we get together, and then you go home to your husband. And then you go home to your wife. You know? We're not here for all of this. So don't call me tell me your car broke down. Don't call me tell me your car need tires. Don't call me ask me if me can come change the oil in your car. No. That's not why we're here. You'll be surprised to know that some people see that as a way to protect themselves emotionally. Because some people, you understand, we're not raised with love. A lot of people are emotionally traumatized, even as children. And they grew up. Because, emotional damaged children grow up to be adults. Same. Emotionally damaged adults who come around and damage you and damage me. Yes. And that is one thing why I always say, be good to children. Children deserve the best. And when it comes to the emotions of children, we need to protect it. Because these emotionally damaged children grow up. They don't remain children forever. They grow up, and that emotional damage goes with them into adulthood. And they come around and they damage you. They damage me. They damage your children, my children. They are damaged goods. But guess what? Somebody are going to pick them up. And the cycle will continue. Blessed ones, for the woman, She don't have to cook and clean and have his miserable ways to deal with daily. Exactly, blessed one. Exactly. She don't have to cook, she don't have to clean, she don't have to deal with him. She just go out with him. She just look pretty, put on her falsy eyelash and her fake hair and put on her long nails and a handbag and as she goes out with him. While poor wife there, yard, she just have young baby. She never have time to put on brassiere. You know, she run wild, I wonder, to make him breakfast, to send him with lunch, go to work, to make sure dinner ready. She worry about the bills, she worry about the kids, she worry about everything. And him not coming to help her worry. Right, Kenzie? He is not coming to help her worry about all these things. Because no, she a wife, so she park a yard, she's supposed to take care of everything. Him go on street now, and him go find somebody. Him say, lad, you know some wife breast them not perky like yours. Lad, you breast them nice. But some wife a piece of bang belly there, see. I don't know them dirty kind of man there. Mm-hmm. 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 And then you know, instead of you tap this man and say no, as a woman, me might be 20-year-old and your wife might be 30. Me maybe not have no pitney yet. Somebody little titty them still stand up. Your wife don't have your 2, 3 pitney them. You didn't expect her titty them stand up like mine? Grow with your emotions and grow with your wife. And whatever happened to your wife, it's a process. It is because your wife is bearing your children. So grow with her with it. Enjoy your wife to perk up. And then as she have your kids and she start flop, you stay with her, help her and encourage her. But a lot of us women want to feel as though we are the deliverer. Yeah, man. If they want her, I breast them flop. You understand? And that's why some women these days don't want to have children because they're afraid of these scenarios. They're afraid. They don't want them body mash up. Them don't want no stretch mark. Them don't want no belly bang. Them don't want no breast long down. They don't want to have to deal with that because to them, it's going to make them unattractive. And because women know that these men, there is no law that is going to penalize a man who leaves you after him done impregnate you 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, him can still leave you and go about in business. Woman don't want to take that option because if me I go sit down with you and me I go have 5 picnic and me I go, my body is going to change, experience all these changes because of the birthing process and childbearing. And then you're going to want to be with somebody else. A lot of women don't want to have children because they don't want to have to deal with it. And you have these men who, when they come outside and they see another woman, they are trying to get into another woman's pants. They will tell them the wickedest and the ugliest and the cruelest things about their wife. And these women want to feel like, yes, me can deliver him. Because if a long breast, she have me a perky breast. Yeah, me can deliver him. If a big belly, she have me a flat belly. Yeah, me can deliver him. If she always have her head, chaka chaka look for me, me a dolly. Yes. Yes, so see me are the better one for him. All forgetting that the wife was in your shoe before. She was young and perky and beautiful and all of that. And because of him, agreeing with him and joining with him in a union that's going to lead to procreation, to continue to contribute humans to society, that's why her body has experienced changes it has experienced. She needs to run the man and send him back home to his wife. But no, we entertain them, we sit down with them, we chat the wife with them, we do all of this mess. We go ahead and we exert all this emotion into a relationship that oftentimes is going nowhere. Next thing you know, you want a baby for him. Because the baby son was supposed to hold him. When this man didn't come to you emotionally available, this man came to you. Either he was realistically emotionally distraught or he was pretentiously distraught. Because we know how these men are. When them see you and them want you, they're not going to tell you that they are coming from a loving home. Tell me, say I may tell. They're not going to tell you that they're coming from a loving home where they have a loving wife who takes care of them, takes care of the home, takes care of the children. No, because that sounds too good. Then why is he leaving? Why is he stepping out? That sounds too good. You're not going to start feeling that time. I said, show him a bit near. I have nothing to do with you. But when he come and tell you the sorry sad story, you're so glad to be come to help us. You're so glad to be his deliverer that you completely forget the role you are playing in the destruction of another woman. You completely forget. And some people don't forget. They know, but they don't care. I was just about to say, sounds like the benefits are only for men, but but yes, this is true for women. I like that blessed word. Yeah. True for women as well. Well, look at me, miss some of the chat. What? Me miss some of the chat. What I go on here, so? What I go on here? So Casey said, if an issue arises, she just asked him to go home, but she shouldn't wait until an issue arises. She's supposed to send him home from the beginning. Casey say, off the light candle, or where I say, Casey, what are you saying, sugar? For real, no sympathy for other women when looks are fading. There you go. Exactly. Casey, Trev, you are angel. You can see Casey, you is no angel. Casey, you is no angel. His body and Cucumber depreciating too, but them not seeing it. You know that is true, blessed. They don't pay attention to that. They don't pay attention to that because at 30, a woman who has had 3 children is going to experience a lot of changes in her body. While at 30, that man is still up and going. You know, his Cucumber not gonna start fear till maybe 50s, you know, if he is in good health, maybe in his 60s, he can continue going until then. If he's in poor health, high blood pressure, start taking blood pressure medicine, then you know that sooner or later in his 40s or so, that's when he's going to start, you know, losing rigidity of some sort. But at the same time, it don't take too long for a man rope you in, you know. It does not take too long. Once he start telling you some sweet words, look at Silver rolling in the place. Silver, how you doing? So good to see you, Silver. Silver, you know, some say they don't want pink shirt. I'm going to say just a bang. So what? You make the pink shirt look good, Silver. Yes, the pink shirt was banging, may I tell you. Nowhere, literally nowhere. All right, so let me tell you, hello, the Silver. Blessed said, destroying his life and his children's life. That is true. Yes. And a whole lot of times, the heartache and the pain that we cause each other can be avoided. Minister, divorces are not going to happen, you know, guys. Don't get me wrong. Divorces are going to happen, and divorces can happen even without another party involved. It can just be that wife and husband have grown apart, something, and they just don't see eye to eye anymore. They don't feel like together they can continue to grow. Somebody eye strain, somebody heart is strained, somebody emotion, something is happening, and they do not feel as though they can be together anymore. But whenever you invite another party, a woman invites another man into the relationship, a man invites another woman into the relationship, the deterioration can be so much more devastating, because you are fighting so many demons and principles, and it's just like a war all around you, because just to get out of the marriage is a tug of war. And then to think that there is somebody else who is emotionally annihilating you is another thing you have to think, you are thinking about. And these men, a lot of them, they don't care. They don't care. You know, watch a Silver say my hot boy. What is Jesus? Silver say my hot boy. Shay say, I truly think the sister codes need to come into play when a man shares that he has a wife, especially. My dream is to see this happen in the world, honestly, because he's being honest about his intention. Okay, his intentions at that point, it's up to you to participate. Okay, so what do you mean, Shay? You mean if he tells you that he is married? Me not get it too well, Shay. Kind of explain it to me. It's unfortunate, but I just so life said. Can you see, life does not have to set that way. We do not have to walk around and, you know, cause hurt and harm and grief and pain to each other. And we do that when we inject ourselves in other people's marriages. We cause all that grief and pain. So that's not something that we should aspire to do. I mean, like, if out the gate when he meets you, he shares that he is married. Okay, all right, great point, Shay. Shay say if he shares with you that he's married right out the gate, once him tell us say he's married, what should be your next move? Whether it be a woman or a man, your next move should be to move away from that person. That's what I think. Your next move is to move away. Because if he's married, he's not supposed to have no emotional availability for you. He's not supposed to have no physical availability for you. Go along your yard to your wife. You understand? And they have a lot of words they want to tell you, you know. They will tell you them and them wife breaking up. They will tell you, lad, you can't tell me if you get up and eat saltfish every day. One day me want like a mackerel, man. And all these things. And we fall for it. Them use money catch we. Them use all kinds of things. But we need to stand up strong and say, listen, I know what it would feel like. I know, I can imagine what it would feel like if I was in that woman's shoe. If I am the wife, I know what it feels like to have another woman in my marriage. And even you may be at the verge of separation, divorce, and you said to yourself, you know what, this isn't working. We are separating. Just the fact that there is another person already in your shoe can be very nerve-grating, my friends. Can be very, it's just the thought of it. That, yeah, it's almost like, oh, why was I not chosen? Why am I not good enough? Because for every woman who has been rejected, whether it was by your husband or your boyfriend, whatever, for every woman who has been rejected, none can tell me that that rejection felt good. It not feel good. It cannot feel good. And then you don't even say goodbye yet, and there is another woman in your place. And so you feel like, oh, so she was chosen over me. I saw something the other day where this girl was saying that when her husband left her, she felt so rejected dejected, worthless. She started to stalk the other woman he was with. She wanted to see what this woman had that she didn't have. So she wanted to be like this woman. She said she was like doing her hair like the woman. She was wearing clothes like the woman. She was like, I went crazy. Because it was like, what does she have that I don't have? And she was comparing herself, stalking the woman online, comparing herself with the woman. That's how these things can make some people go bonkers, because you do believe that you were not enough. You were not, either you weren't pretty enough, you didn't shape nice enough, you didn't something wasn't enough. That's why he chose you. You start compare how much pitney that the woman they have versus how much pitney you have. You want breast implant, you want butt lift, you want belly band, you want all these things that you want. But if you want to make yourself attractive in that fashion, make yourself attractive for the next man. But making yourself attractive now for this man, it ain't gonna happen. It's not going to happen. Honestly, even if you can't see it like that, imagine the turmoil you will feel if this married person was to say, hey, me and my spouse will be working on our thing. I have to let you go. Imagine that, Shay. Imagine that, being dumped by a married man. Imagine being dumped by a married man. Can't feel good. Sister Trevor and all the travelers just for Sister Sylvia just a pass through. No, never mind, Sister Sylvia. We welcome you. Thank you so much for coming, my friend. We sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. She says, I can't like and see. I know where my family is from. I just always forget. Maple is one of them. All right, she says, family them from Maple. Kenzie, what part of St. Anne come from, Kenzie? What part of St. Anne come from? Let me just break the paid broadcasting. So I can ask you which part of St. Anne you come from. You know, so from the other day, I ask you, you know, answer me. I was secret. Yeah, where I behind a keyboard for Kenzie. I no one tell me. Say me and you are St. Annians. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, can't you have to tell me out loud? You know, you can't text me and tell me. You have to tell me out loud. My father come from there. From there where? From St. Anne? From St. Anne, Sheshe? Or from somewhere up top this so? I don't know. I don't know nobody named God. Oh yeah, I know some people named God, but I know them, but I don't know them. Something like that. But anywho, all right, this is not a meet and greet. This is oh, wait, Sister Winsome. Sister Winsome. You wait up for Elu the salt water yet, sister? Oh, from saying, okay. 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 All right. So we are still talking, guys, about the pros and the cons. I'm gonna take the cons. The cons when you date somebody. Sorry, back to the chat. Okay. Back to the chat. Okay, back to the chat, Shay. Right, guys. So we are still talking about the pros and the cons of dating somebody who's married. For those of you who are just coming into the live, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. This is the live Ultraviolet Unstoppable. We do this every Tuesday evening over here on my channel. It's Red Flag Review time. We chat about a social topic that affects all of us, has the potential to affect all of us. And tonight we are talking about the pros and cons of dating somebody who is married. You cannot date somebody who is married. But a lot of people like to feel comfortable in saying they are dating somebody and come to find out the person is married. I have found that in recent years there have been an uptick in circumstances where people end up dating people they did not know were married. And that is all thanks to dating on the internet. Once upon a time, where we would meet people to date: school, church. School, church. Those were the top two places to meet people. You would meet people in your neighborhood. You would meet people not too far away where you would know them. You would know people who know them. And just by word of mouth, you can tell that this person, somebody's going to tell you, no, date him, you know. Him thief like a pussy. Me thief milk out of coffee. Him family them thief. Me say father they are jail for you know what? No going at them family. People will tell you. But how you did miss you with John other day? Then John no married. John married, you know. John wife live over there. So you understand? Somebody will be there to tell you. But nowadays, everybody going on the internet, people going on the internet, people they yonder and pan far away, you don't know them, you know where they come from, you don't know them family, you don't know them just come out of jail, and people are not doing their due diligence to investigate. People think it's too much work to go on the internet and search up these people. It's too much work. Well, if you think it is too much work, it's not going to be too much work when people gotta bury you. We see this keep happening over and over because they're meeting these people online. Who don't know them. Who don't know where them come from. They have their wife. I posted a story on my TikTok recently where the woman and the man. Me not bother with you, Kenzie. Kenzie says it's love. It's love. Lord have mercy. Kenzie said love. It's like they dropped out of the sky or something. Exactly. Like you just suddenly just boom. And you have this relationship. And you head over heels over this person. You don't know nothing about this person. You don't know where this person come from. You don't know their history. You don't know nothing at all about them. I am very weary. Very, very, very weary, may I tell you now, of those kinds of relationships. Very, very weary of them. People going online. And you know, my friends, I said, Chef, why you not go on plenty of fish? Why you not go? Listen to me now. Me not go pan up plenty of fish, nothing. Me not going on nothing. When I come home, when I open my door and I come home, the furthest place I'm going is on YouTube. The furthest place I'm going is online. But me not going online, go look for people from wherever. Because we don't know them. And that's why so many people are ending up with situations where they are dating people who are married and they don't know. The story I posted on TikTok the other day, the man and the woman worked at the prison as corrections officers. Right? They were together 7 years. I don't know, some of the story just seems so ridiculous. But I wanted to listen to it anyway. They were together for 7 years and they worked at the jail as corrections officers together. The man proposed to the woman. These are the kinds of men who are deadly, me I telling people. As some deadly people them here. Online relationship is a dead stock. Same some me say Wild Rich. Same some me say. The man proposed to the woman. The woman accepted the proposal. She print up invitation. She buy her dress. She make big plans. for the wedding. And you tell me, say that this at their age, this woman not sit down and go online and go dig up this man. You and the man work same place. And you tell me, say, you and the man work same place for 7 years and a date. And she don't know that the man married. The man been married for years. I haven't pitied them. Normally, when you're at work with people, you work with people, people know who is married and who is not. Because in social conversation and passing by conversation, people talk about, oh, I have to leave work because my husband is, I have to leave work, I have to go pick up my 2 kids. Those are casual conversations that occur in the workplace. Whether you ever see you like your co-worker, them you don't like your co-worker, those are casual conversations. It shouldn't be consequential, just casual conversations that you have with your co-workers. So everybody at work can say, you know what, this person has 2 kids, this person is married, this person is not married, stuff like that. And you tell me that you are working with this person for 7 years and you don't know somebody married? But anyway, we're going to leave the judgment. We are going to leave the judgment to the Most High. Well, she never, because many things she knows that the man married, she'll go buy gown, print up invitation and send out. So you can imagine the mountain of lie where Ima tell her for her to have gone that far. The man buy ring and engage the woman, you know. Have him wife and me, you know. And when the date is coming closer for the wedding, the man took the woman's life. Because him know say, no story ever come to bump. How is he going to present himself to the wedding as the groom when him have a wife and yard? You understand? And so he decided to take the coward's way out. Get rid of the woman. So after police found her, I myself love listening, even though I did that data co-worker thing, not again. No, honey. We learn, Sheshe. Sheshe, we learn our lessons as we move through life. We learn. And we either learn our lessons from our own experiences or from the experiences of each other. And that is why I must start advocate for people sharing their experiences. It does not matter. Share your experience, because you'd be surprised to know how many people will learn from your experience. You understand me? Somebody text me one day. Somebody text me another day and tell me, say, and them is a Trev, I listen to your story again and again and again, but unstoppable, you know, and me, I tell you, say, I try to know how it saved me. How it saved me. She said the other day she have a friend at Jamaica come tell her about she have uncle. She have uncle at Jamaica who uncle same like her. Oh, Mr. Mrs. But tell her uncle feel like she. Simple as that. So she didn't even invite co-workers. That's what I'm saying to Sheshe. I had so many questions when I read this story. So many questions. She don't invite co-workers. People at work not talk. Nobody. There must be somebody there. Where does he drive from to come to work? Him drive from Timbuktu come and work at Moko. So nobody don't know him. Nobody at work don't know say him married. No, there's something wrong with the story. The man evil bad Sylvia. Have at least one friend at work. Yes. Yes, I agree. And me tell you, say the man get rid of the woman because the date coming up for the wedding. And him knows that the woman already sent out invitations. She already buy dress. She already set up everything, fix up venue, everything planned for the wedding. And they get rid of her. And after the police found her, you know what the police found in the back of her car? They found the wedding invitations and the wedding license. Yes, they found wedding invitations and wedding license, the license to married. So when they traced the name of the person who is on the marriage license, the police thought they were going to deliver bad news to the guy to say, we have found your fiance. When they went to the man's house, the wife answered the door. The wife answered the door. The police had to tell the wife that this is what her husband is up to. They had been married for 23 years. 23. And had children together. 23 years. And I said, if he did not take that woman out, he would have taken out his wife. If he had not taken her out, he would have taken out the wife. And what girdled my spirit when the reporter said to the wife, can you see him? You have been married to him for 23 years, so obviously you know him. Can you see him doing something like this? Do you think he's guilty of this? And she said, yes. The wife said, yes, I can see him doing something like this because he's a very, very selfish person. And he's always trying to find his way out of any situation. You see those weasels? That's why you see, I grieve for every woman who has taken her last breath to the man that she has loved. I grieve for her. The list continues to get longer and longer and longer of women who have been taken out by the man that they love, that they trust, that they... God, I have so much to give thanks for. I am so grateful. Those of us who have escaped, we have a lot to give thanks for. And we have to help others who are not yet able to escape. We have to hope and pray for them that they will just get up one day and take foot. Because too many women, we are losing too many women at the hands of domestic violence. Too many. And when you are with people who are cruel, who have evil intentions, you'll be surprised at the length, the depth of their cruelty. Look at Crackers. Crackers, look at you rolling into the place. Crackers, you know something with that piece of cheese right there, so. Me and you, but we can't find it. But Crackers, come in at the place. Yes, Crackers, welcome into the place, Crackers. A long time I not see you, Crackers. How you doing? Them crush you up and put you in a caramel porridge? I not see you a long time. But I'm so glad to see you, my friend. All right. Just cons. Yeah, man. The condom. No pros, just cons. All right. Yes, a pair conning tonight. You're right. You're right about that. Watch out. My phone are dead. I don't want on the people. Actually, say my phone dead. What on the people? Oh. Okay. All right, let us continue. All right, what can she say, Trev? Shay. Shay get a wrench. What that? Me not trust what you are saying, I can see. I don't know. Shay can see, say you get a wrench. Me don't know what that. I don't know what. Me not trust Kenzie, you know. Cause Kenzie probably has said something funny. Me not trust you, Kenzie. Me not trust you. You have to write out your words, them. You have to write them out. So we can understand what you're talking about. As here comes Crackers rolling up in the plane. Crackers, where you been, by the way? 10 story now one. Where have you been? What I just I can see, you know about mess with Shay, no? You know better, please. Nobody mess with Shay. Not tonight. Please, may I beg you, in the name of the Lord. All right? Talk to me and tell me why you get out of being with people and wife. What you got out of it? How was it for you? Did you feel emotional attachment to the person? Did you feel as though, I mean, you would leave your wife for this woman? Oh, me figure out right. Oh, me get you. Me, I get you now, Kenzie. Oh my Lord, Kenzie, you just got me like this. You just got me like this. Wait, let me get on here and see if I'm able to. Because oftentimes I'm not able to. Oh, yeah. Once me log on to one different device. Okay, all right. You got me. You got me right there. You got me right there, Kenzie. Yeah. Busy like 95. You're busy like 95 on Christmas Eve night? What? What? Well, that's good. So I can make some money. You see the price of gas? Jesus help my father. Yesterday, gas stop at the gas station, guys, and I filled up my tank. No, me never fill up my tank. No, me never fill up my tank. I went inside of the gas station and gave him my credit card, and I said, I want $50. My tank was, as I was pulling in the gas station, the light came on to say I needed gas. And I said the guy, take $50 off my credit card for the gas. I say when me come up, when me finish pumping the $50 and start up the car, the nigga just there half a tank. Me nearly cry. Half a tank. So I mean, I should have just fill it up because this evening when I was coming, the gas price was up by like another 20 cents per gallon. I'm like, oh Jesus. Yeah, so y'all know I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'll walk around as far as I can, but to work and back. Good thing. I'm sorry for people who have to drive all 1 hour to work. I'm sorry for them. Thank God me only drive 10 miles down the road. 10 miles down the road, 10 miles come back up. Watch as I can see some forget one under one Toyota. Luckily, I don't have to buy gas. Oh yeah, Crackers. How are you ride? Even lawnmower I use gas. You ride bicycle? You bicycle you ride or you don't have to do that. Yeah, me have to buy gas because I got to go where I got to go. I know that it's good for those who own Honda and Toyota right now. But like for me, gas guzzler. Not work at all. But we have to do what we have to do. We have to cut down on the Walmart trips and buying all kinds of other unnecessary stuff and just buy the essentials. Because me, I'm just buying the essentials, just the things that I need. That's all me I buy. The things I need. When I buy nothing I don't need. Yeah. I mean, I go to Walmart every day because when I go to Walmart, I end up spending more than I expect to spend. I'm going to Walmart, I'm saying I'm just going to buy a bag of carrots. I'm going to come out of Walmart with carrot, celery, cucumber, pumpkin, banana, all kinds of things. I mean, I say, they're not just a bag of carrot. I'm going to Walmart to buy. Yeah. Next thing you go to the counter, $50, $80, to look at something in your hand. Yeah. But anyway, we are still talking. Guys, if you are new, if you are just coming into the live, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, Lord Crackers, oh, you show us, so brother. Oh my, I wish I was you. I want to be like you when I grow up. Oh my. We don't have that kind of luck, brother. Not that kind of luck. You would think, we not get that. That is too much. We're not getting that. But anyway, we were talking, or we are still talking, guys. We have 45 minutes left in the live. We are still talking about the pros and cons of being with somebody else's spouse. Can't be a good thing, not a good thing. We are reserving judgment for the Most High. We are not judging anybody, but from a human's point of view, we see the destruction and the harm that engaging in those kinds of relationships can cause. And you know, one thing too I wanted to say, guys, before I go any further. You know that normally when a man is cheating on his wife with another woman, and it leads to the breakup of the marriage, you know, some usually never stay with that woman they do. Who ever noticed that? Usually he does not stay with that woman for whatever reason. And as I had said earlier, y'all remember I said earlier, is that at the time when they got together, he was not emotionally available. So she was not being emotionally received. She was just piling on all this care and affection and emotions on him, but it was not being reciprocated. Because at that stage, he was coming with his sorry stories. His wife is this, his wife is that, the devil knows what, the other and the third. And she saw herself as his deliverer, as his savior. And so once all that dopamine in our head calmed down, and, you know, him eventually divorced and the two of them together, that fuel that brought them together is no longer there, because he still wants to be an emotional wreck so she can continue to pile it on him, but he don't have no victim right now because the wife is gone. So when he was still with the wife, he was the victim. He claimed to be the victim because he had the scapegoat of the wife to blame for causing him this emotional stress that this new woman is taking care of. So once the wife is gone out of the picture, he does not have that source anymore. And once he does not have that source anymore, then this new woman don't have to be doting on him and loving him and caring for him anymore. So he's gone. He's gone because now he has to find another person, because he has to make this woman know the devil. So he has to find somebody else who he can lie to, who we can bamboozle, we can convince that this woman is some kind of a devil and she did this, because these men always gotta find arms to cry in. They always gotta find shoulders to cry on. So that is what you find with men who are unstable, cannot stay in a relationship for all that it's worth, because these men are traumatized emotionally. They are unstable. They always try to be the victim. So in every relationship they enter, the person with whom they are breaking up becomes a devil. and this person is so wrong and so bad and so this and so that, just so that the person they're going to, can feel sorry for them and hug them some more and kiss them some more and be affectionate with them some more, until all the honey drain out of that, and then they move on. Guys, you are not doing a man any favors. You are not doing a woman, guys, you are not doing a woman any favors. You are not doing society any favors when you inject yourself into somebody else's marriage. You're not doing society, you're not doing yourself no favors. You are hurting yourself. You are harming yourself. As imagine you get in that relationship and you claim to fall head over heels for this person, and you claim to love this person, and you claim to want this person, and you have such great desire for this person. And as somebody said earlier, only to find out that the person go back to their wife. Crazy, huh? But it does happen. It does happen. And you beat yourself up and you say, if me never did, if me never did, if me never did. Yes, if you never did. And that is why, if me did know, never come in the front of a situation. It always come at the back. So we need to know before. And if we don't know from our own experience, we need to know from the experiences of others that these kinds of situations, no good now come out of them. No good. And it's about time that us as women and men reevaluate our priorities, not just for ourselves and our own selfish emotions, but for society. You know, when I inject myself in your marriage and your marriage breakup, it's not only affecting you. The children you have in the marriage get affected. When children get affected, whatever hurt, harm, or pain they experience, they take it with them into adulthood. You see how you have just contributed negative to society, to the growth and the well-being of individuals in society, all because you just could not control your desires. You could not control your emotions. I understand perfectly well that they say that there are indeed more women than men. This might be so, but I don't think there is anybody here who cannot find a woman or a man of their own. There are lots of single people out there. Some of us are single and not looking. Some are single and looking. Some are single and on the fence. They neither looking or not looking. They're just holding their head right in front of them. Okay? They are not looking left nor right. They're just holding their head in front of them like that. But I want you to think about it, guys. And if you find yourself in any of those relationships with a married person, just stop and ask yourself, what me expect to get out of this? What me I go get out of this? We talked last time, we talked about the young lady who, the young man, you know, unalive because, you know, he had said he had been with her, he had taken care of her financially and all of this and all of that. And then she was with somebody else, and that got him really jealous, and so he unalived her. Not a good outcome, not a good thing. And what made it worse is the fact that while he was unaliving this woman, he had his wife at home. He had his wife at home. So you see how these situations can cause emotions to run high, and people get angry and people get upset. And the next thing you know, people do the deadliest things. turn around and regret it when you could have avoided it in the first place. Save yourself the headache and heartache and pain of ending up being incarcerated because you did something stupid. My friend Joseph is here. Joseph, how are you? Joseph, good night to one of my favorite people. Yes, Joseph. Welcome into the live, my dear friend Joseph. Guys, there is Joseph in the place. So good to see you, Joseph. What's going on? Black money, any money, we will take it. Green money, yes. Black money is in the place, guys. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Black money. What's going on with you, my friend? Black Bunny, I'm glad to see you now. I am glad to see you. I am glad to see you. Let me see. Let me see what this is here. What are the Black money? May I check you out also? Black money. Outback chili. You outback chili, you eat mango? You eat mango, Black money? Shoo. Is that what you're eating? Well, guys, this time of the year, me go off topic a lot. This time of the year is when we miss Jamaica. It's a pleasure to see you. Always, my friend. Always. Always. I'm always glad when we see you. Yeah, eat mango. Look at that, Isa. My, oh my. Look at that. Look at that. You eat mango. Me no go Walmart, so me no see no mango. Me no go Walmart, me no see no mango. Me not going to Walmart either. Me have some mango. Me have some mango when me buy. The what they call it? The frozen mango. Yes, me buy some frozen mango. Yep. And that's it. That's it. The frozen mango will last me long. Use it to make smoothie and thing. You know what I mean? Yes, guys. Y'all know what I mean. I am searching here for, I'm searching for somebody on the live. Hold on, guys. May I look for somebody? Somebody coming in live earlier. All right, we'll just call it a day. We'll just call it a day. But anywho, yes, guys. So for those of you who are just coming into the live, we are on the way to wrapping up the live. We were talking about the pros and cons. Black money, what you got to say about that? The pros and the cons of being with somebody who is married. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that? What are the pros and the cons of being with somebody else's husband, somebody else's wife? Some people think that, you know, some of the things that we went over, some people think that financially, if they are with a man who is married, I'm going to take care of her, I'm going to give her this, give her that, the devil knows what, without understanding that all of this money and stuff that he's giving you, he's taking out of his wife's mouth, out of his children's mouth, but you are gladly taking it without a second thought. Emotion-wise, he is expending emotions on you. You are lapping it up without a second thought that all of this emotion could be invested in his wife, in his children. Time. When he's spending time with you, his time he could be spending with his wife. And everybody say, I heard somebody say before, diamond for thyself and the Lord for all of us. So when people say that, it says to me that they have no problem. They have no problem doing the cutthroat underbelly thing. Yes, it's like a selfish thing to say. Like, me. All I am thinking about is me. And once I can get what I want from me, everybody else can go kick rocks. The woman that would accept being a side piece needs therapy. Black Money said the woman that would accept being a side piece needs therapy. Then that's the therapy she get. That is the therapy she getting. Yeah. You know, there is man shortage. So they say. So that's how some people justify it. People find all kinds of ways to justify the wrongs they do. And honestly speaking, even if it was not written in the book, just the sheer pain that is caused by such an action should tell you that it is wrong. The woman, okay, Joseph said, Trey, please tell them to, yes, guys, like up the live. How the likes going right now, guys? Let me look. How the likes going on the live right now, guys? For all the people that have passed through, I really and truly only 14 hours hit the like button, people. Like, seriously? All I want to pass through, not hit the like button yet. One more wait pan. Hit the like button, guys. And if you have not yet, subscribe to the channel. Don't act like that. Don't act like that, people. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and behave on yourself. Act right. Oh my God. Black Money said the man who runs a lot of women is not satisfied. Exactly. Exactly. The man who believes that he has to have a lot of women needs validation. He's looking for validation for himself. He's looking for validation for himself. He is very dissatisfied with himself. He's not comfortable. He's not happy. And like I said before, he will not be happy because he must always present himself as a victim. So once he bamboozle you into believing that he's a victim and he gets you in his coffers, then once all that victimhood wears off, he's going to leave you too because he has to find somebody else so he can make himself a victim and make you a devil. And this cycle will continue until these people face their demons head on. Other than that, they're going to continue this kind of behavior. Yeah? Yes, guys, that's how it is. But guys, I would love to stay here with you all night. But fortunately, I'm not going to stay here with you all night. Remember, I am just coming from work and tired. Black Money say incubus behavior. Yeah, these people have you know, I don't even know what to say for them. You know, because people consciously, you know that there are people out there who consciously go out with the intention just to be with somebody else's husband or just to be with somebody else's wife. Lots of people go out there and that is their only intention. Them don't want no man for themselves. Them don't want no woman for themselves. Them don't want the responsibility. They don't want the responsibility. They just want to be with somebody else's spouse because to them, it is easier, it is cheaper, it is less emotionally draining. They don't have to worry about the man coming home after wash and cook and clean for him. They don't have none of that to worry about. Master, me just provide you a service. Just take your time and go back home to your wife. Well, do not provide him that service. Send him back home, because if there is no market for the product, there will be no buyers. All right, that is my take on this topic, guys, for tonight. Thanks to everybody who came into the live. Thanks to everybody who stopped by, guys. If you have not yet hit the like button, hit the like button on your way out. It is still not too late to share out the live so that your friends can re-watch it. It is not too late to hit the like button for those of you who have not yet hit the like button. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Now is a great time to do so. Guys, it was a pleasure being here again on another Tuesday evening. Thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you all so much for staying with me as we explored this topic, the pros and the cons of dating somebody who is married. Guys, we will be back here again on Thursday. On Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock, we will be right back here on Trevesense Unstoppable at this same place at 4 o'clock Thursday evening, where we are going to be doing our regular Swords in Hand / Bible trivia. And we do ours a little differently, because, you know, when we were growing up with Swords in Hand, you grab the Bible, it says Swords in Hand, you flip the Bible open. Yeah, we do ours a little different. You know, I do everything a little different, right? If you all listen on the channel, you will see that I narrated Leviticus chapters 5 and 6 already. I will be posting the narration of Leviticus 7 and 8. I'll be posting it by tomorrow so you all can listen to it, because those will be your resources. Leviticus chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8 will be your resources for the game on Thursday evening at 4 my time. That's Eastern time, 4 o'clock Eastern my time. So come prepared, guys. Come prepared to win not just the game, but to win. I'm not going to tell you what the price is going to be on Thursday, what prize is going to be on Thursday, but be prepared to win. So come on in on Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right here on Trevesense Unstoppable, when we play another game of Swords in Hand / Bible trivia. Guys, until next time, this is Trev from Trevesense, where your journey matters. See you all again, guys. Have a fantastic rest of the night, everybody. Until next time. Ciao.